Hey viewers, welcome to another game with CasualProGamer. Today we are doing another StarCraft 2 game between QnateksYz oh my god, as the Zerg player in the bottom right, against LucifroN, who is playing the Terran player in the top left. So this is once again from the same tournament that I've been casting games from. It will be in the title or in the description, I don't know yet. Somewhere, at least. It doesn't really matter what tournament it is. What matters is that we are going to see a great match here between two high-level players. Well, I don't know if this is a great match, but yeah, let's assume it is. So for now, we have the production tab open, and we can see that well, they're just producing some workers. They're producing some well, supply increasing whatevers. A little bit of a extractor trick going off here apparently, because he was in the red. And come on, build the wall off. There we go, getting the barracks. So yeah, the wall off is normally there to prevent well, Zerglings from running by. If well, this guy is going for like a 6 pool, which is just building your spawning pool as soon as you possibly can, and then running in with the Zerglings that result from that. Or well, just turning all of your larvae into Zerglings and immediately running in. That is kind of the strategy. It is kind of a silly strategy, but it does work. It no longer works when people wall off their entire base, so if you place another building over here to close this gap, then you're pretty much screwed with your few Zerglings, because by the time you run in here, the first Marine may actually be out, and you can hide him behind like a supply depot, and you would have to kill the supply depot with 400 hit points first, and he can repair, and yeah, the Marine in the meantime is going to shoot down your Zergling. So it's not going to result in anything, which is why we don't really see it anymore. Yeah, you will still see it every now and then, because yeah, just like this guy, some people just won't wall off, and he is now scouting. But yeah, there could have been a whole bunch of Zerglings coming in, and then he would have been too late to wall it off, and yeah, the Zerg player might have been able to win from there on. It is of course an all-in strategy, which is kind of why it's so risky. Also, yeah, why it's not played a whole lot. Because all-in strategies are, yeah, risky. Because failing them means that you lose. You instantly lose. You might as well just surrender right there. Anyway, the SCV just scouting around, a few Zerglings out now. They're going to take out this SCV, and the SCV is not going to see anything because there is nothing to see. So except that there is indeed an expansion going up, and this Overlord just scouting around. So on the other side there is no scouts. I don't even know if he scouted that. Hang on, that's this one then. No, he hasn't even seen what's going on here. He doesn't even know that his opponent is there. And well, it doesn't really matter to him. He went for a defensive build early on. And with defensive, well, a defensive early build, you kind of don't care what your opponent is doing. Well, not too much anyway. So the Overlord is coming in now. He sees that there is indeed mining going off, so the base is over here. Well, he already scouted here, and he was busy scouting here. So I guess he kind of scouted everywhere at the same time. It's just surprising that he didn't have any information on his opponent. Apparently that build that he did is the most defensive you can get, so it can hold off everything, or anything, I should say. Yeah, these Zerglings are screwed. So one of them gets out though, and large amounts of Zerglings grouping up in this middle part of the map. They're going to get a free SCV kill to make up for that lost Zergling. And what are they going to do next? What's this thing doing, man? It's supposed to be a light, right? It's just going crazy. Oh, that's yeah. Wow, huge amount of banelings, but the banelings do no damage when you sacrifice them on a building. So what was he thinking? I think that was way too many resources to do that. I don't know. Seems that he has no army now, and the Terran player didn't really lose anything. So units lost, yeah, you can see that here, 1600 versus 600, lost 1,000 more units, more resources with that attack, and yeah, the Terran player really didn't lose anything. Well, a couple of supply depots, but that's really not a problem. Yeah, those were a little bit, well, it was a little bit too many resources spent on those banelings. I think he overdid that a little bit, and now he's going to be in some trouble because, well, he's equal on bases, so he can't really take an advantage out of that, and he's going to have no defense against whatever is coming. But of course he is building. He's building new stuff. Let me put up the production tab. That was really late. Yeah, I kind of looked at the income and never switched back. Oh no, I didn't look at the income. There's the income. So the Terran player definitely ahead in income. They have equal harvesters, but yeah, those mules actually making him get more income. And the two Banshees coming up, so the Banshees are going to be hard to deal with without without the proper units up. He has no overseer, he has no queens. Well, he has one queen here to deal with it, but the queen is going to die before anything happens. And yeah, while this is happening, he's coming in from the front with the Hellions, and the Hellions are going to distract the queens, I think, or well, run in if the queens run into this. But yeah, there is no overlord or no overseer, so he can't see the Banshees. And the Banshees are how are they on energy? This one is almost out. It is now out. And the other one still is invisible. But he's going to make it out. Wow, with a very, very low HP on this one. 5 HP. Yeah, that sucks when that happens. Look at the difference in production. This is the production tab for the Terran. This is the one for the Zerg. The Zerg only producing a couple of drones. Yeah, this is not going to happen. There is no way he can defend this. Obviously, they don't know how big this difference is. But yeah, 20 foot ahead now, and just more income. Yeah, 10 more harvesters. But yeah, the Terran player still needs to push in to get the win. And as long as he doesn't do that, the Zerg player still has a chance to come back. It is, of course, very small, because the Terran player really needs to sit back and not do anything for the Zerg player to come back in this. But if the Zerg player can actually snipe a number of units, or maybe a base, then, well, he can come back. But otherwise, this is going to be really hard to do. And no, not going to get a whole lot of damage done on those Hellions, because the Hellions are just going to retreat. They're going to fall back to the rest of their friends, and with the entire team, or entire army, I guess, they're going to engage later on. But yeah, the Terran player getting another base going. That is his third base. Both of the bases still mining. The third base is coming up, and wow, that creep is really annoying. That is really annoying. Anyway, going to land his command center and grab some extra gas geysers there. The Hellions just healing up some energy, and they're going to go in for another attack later on. Both of them repaired, of course. And there goes the third base for the Zerg player. Zerg player now behind one base, because this base is not up yet and this base is up. But even on equal footing, so with equal bases, he lost too much to actually come back from this, I have to feel. But yeah, well, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know the outcome. Maybe maybe he's able to pull it back. And the Mutalisk might actually be able to help him there. It depends on what the Terran player is going to build, because the Terran player was building all kinds of mech units. No, there are plenty of Marines to deal with that. So yeah, we're just waiting for something real to happen. The Zerg player doesn't want to attack because, well, he's spreading some creep, because without the creep he's kind of helpless. But he wants to spread the creep as much as possible, and wow, these things once again doing a whole bunch of damage. The Overseer comes in this time though, and he gets one of them. Decloak. Come on, you can do it. He doesn't care. The cloak will run out eventually, and then we'll start healing back the energy. It doesn't really matter whether you decloak or not. Oh, but he is running out of cloak now, because yeah, it's not worth a micro basically, and that's why he didn't do that. He just clicked somewhere here, so somewhere here on the minimap probably, and just said, well, just sit there, I'll get back to you when I can. Because yeah, APM, so your action per minute, or rather your actions itself, are kind of a resource as well. You have to spend your resources in the best way possible, and sometimes you let some units die because it's better to focus your energy on, and your key presses on something else. So maybe it's better to just get an extra unit out, because you actually remembered that you had to spawn some larvae, like now. Oh, he's one queen short, that's why. He only has one queen for 2 hatcheries, and that no longer works. It used to work just fine, and man, this might actually equalize things a little bit, but yeah, only this Mutalisk left against the Marines, and that is not going to work. Yeah, the Zerglings are going to do, yeah, okay-ish, but not against this large of a group. And just look, everything just melts. Everything just completely detonated by these Marines. Marines are so strong in large groups. Yeah, it was really all about that early attack over here. The Banelings coming in and taking out this little group, like the 3 supply depots and the bunker, but not taking out any workers, not taking out any units in general. Just not good enough. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!